Welcome back to MTI Reviews. I'm sorry, where the hell have you been? It's been 2 years, brother. 2 years, not a single word from you. You just wiped off the face of the planet. Go get a job. Go get a job. Dude, you're old. What's with the outfit? Why? Wait a minute. Why? Why is your hair straight? Why? Isn't it curly like it was 2 years ago? No, I didn't. You had a perm. A perm. Look, your hair isn't straight anymore.
Okay, I did have a perm. Okay, leave me alone. I have straight hair. It was all a lie. It was all a lie all along, man. Come on.
Today, we'll be reviewing Madagascar. Madagascar. Out of all the movies you could have chosen, that's your big comeback movie review. You did a Studio Ghibli movie, 2 novel adaptations, 2 random Marvel movies, and one of them was a sequel, by the way. The first Doctor Strange never actually got reviewed, but sure, let's review the second one. And now, our big comeback movie after 2 years is Madagascar. Thank you for that introduction, slightly cooler version of me. Now let's get straight into our movie review for today. So, Madagascar is an animated survival comedy family-friendly film that doesn't stray too far away from familiar tropes. The movie does follow a group of zoo animals that get stranded on, well, Madagascar. You didn't have to cut me off. And I won't be giving too much of a plot summary, so let's just get straight into the pros and cons, as we do in a movie review. If you want a plot summary, go on Wikipedia. It's not what we do anymore, okay? Leave me alone. So the biggest pros of this movie comes from its voice cast, with notable performances from Ben Stiller, Chris Rock, David Schwimmer, and G.I. Joe. And each actor brings their own comedic flair to the film. And to each of their characters that they've been assigned, it just brings so much energy throughout the entire movie to really keep people of all ages engaged. Even if Sacha Baron Cohen, however you say his name, used his voice acting opportunity as an excuse to fake an Indian accent, they still brought that energy and they kept it throughout the entire film.
Shut up, you're so annoying!
The writing isn't anything super deep or complex. I understand that it's a kid's movie, but still, some of the best writing does come from the contrast between Marty's wild nature contrasting with Alex's obsession with being king of New York. I mean, the zoo in New York. Whatever. So the characters are just lovable and in their own way. Everybody can build their own personal bond to each character and say, I love this character, this is my spirit animal, whatever the hell. Like, how are these penguins so cool? Like, they're just penguins, but they're so damn cool. How do you make them so cool? And the last pro I wanted to discuss was the animation. And although it's not groundbreaking for animated films around its time like Coraline, it's still very vibrant and colorful. Everything looks beautiful, from the island of Madagascar to these random shots you get of the ocean, and it's great to keep the viewers hooked, but it's also amazing to look at nonetheless. It provides eye candy throughout the entire movie. Now, moving on to the cons, although Madagascar is a fun watch, like I've said many times, it does suffer from a rather predictable storyline. Now, if you guys grew up in that era of animated family films, you'll know that Madagascar does follow that generic template, and although the humor does hit its mark at times, it can definitely feel inconsistent, with some of the jokes landing a lot better than others. The film's pacing also really stumbles when the animals actually end up reaching Madagascar. The movie feels unsure of where it's supposed to go once the initial excitement of being in the new environment wears off, leading to filler scenes like a house-off between Marty and Alex, which, yes, you could argue it adds characterization, but unfortunately, the truth is that it just lacks creativity, especially given the film's relatively short run times. And although, yes, there's a sequel or two, this portion could have been used to delve deeper into the characters' pasts, or deeper into the island setting, or rather than investing unnecessary time into a rivalry that was already built between the two characters, well, as it is throughout the entire movie. Now, for those wondering about why I'm keeping this review short and sweet, I want to keep reviews short and sweet, so if I do release videos in the future, I can release them in bulk. Now, for my rating, I give this movie a 7.5 out of 10, which Madagascar is a fun and lighthearted watch for families. If you put it on, everyone's going to enjoy it, which is great about a movie. However, the rating is suffering because it doesn't necessarily break new ground, but its characters, engaging color schemes and transitions, and animations and talented voice cast really make it an entertaining watch. Thus, I have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Anyways, that's all from me. You might see me in another 2 years. You might see me in another 2 weeks.
Oh, dab on them.